The anxiety is eating Seattle alive right now, and what just got confirmed is going to completely shift the vibe for our massive Sunday showdown. While the rest of the world is just staring at the scoreboard, the Seahawks facility has been absolutely electric, with news ranging from deep relief to major decisions that could define the future of our dynasty. There is a secret being kept by the medical staff and a contract move that nobody saw coming today. You are not going to believe what we have on deck. So grab a coffee, hit that like button, and let's get right into the news. Subscribe now to help us hit that 1,000 sub goal. Drop everything you are doing, because the heart of the 12th man almost stopped this past Thursday. But the news that just dropped is exactly the fuel we need to ignite Super Bowl 60. The mood in the 206 shifted from unbearable tension to a relief that barely fits in your chest. Our phenom, rookie defensive back Nick Emenwari, gave us the kind of scare that keeps a fan up all night. Picture the scene. The kid who has been the soul of our secondary, Mike McDonald's ultimate chess piece, limps off the field with a twisted ankle during a routine practice. The silence at the VMAC was deafening. We were all asking ourselves if fate was going to be that cruel, taking away one of our biggest weapons right when we have to face the Patriots. But my friends, what happened next shows the DNA of this roster. After sitting out Thursday and sparking 1,000 conspiracy theories across the internet, Emenwari walked back out Friday like nothing ever happened. And the way Mike McDonald confirmed it was legendary. Our coach, in that direct, no-nonsense style of his, just said there's no designation for Nick, and it turns out he is alive. Can you feel the confidence dripping off that statement? That is the kind of talk that demoralizes an opponent. Emenwari isn't just available, he is ready for war. The importance of this kid in our scheme goes way beyond the box score, even though his numbers are terrifying for a rookie. We're talking about a guy who racked up 81 tackles and was a total PBU machine all season long. He is McDonald's true wild card. One play he is lining up in the slot. The next he is in the box like a linebacker, or flying in on a blitz the quarterback never saw coming. Without him, our defense loses that unpredictability that got us here. The fans were panicking about holes in the coverage, but the script just flipped. With Emenwari out there, our strategic playbook is wide open again. Having Nick back means we can dictate the tempo and heat up Drake, May in ways the Patriots haven't even seen on film yet. And if you think that was the only good news about our health, get ready, because the injury report has even better surprises. If Nick Emenwari's return was the match, the news about Sam Darnold is the gallon of gasoline we needed for Seattle to explode with optimism. For weeks, the word oblique haunted the nightmares of the 12th man. Seeing our quarterback limited in practice was like watching a thriller where the hero is in constant danger. But for everyone's relief, Darnold didn't just practice without restrictions in the final stretch. He was officially cleared from the injury report. He is clean with no risk designation at all. The man who orchestrated the demolition of the 49ers and survived the battle against the Rams is ready for the final chapter of his redemption story. The confidence in Seattle isn't just emotional. It is backed up by cold hard facts and trophies. Last Thursday, as the hype for Super Bowl 60 reached a fever pitch, Jackson Smith-Njigba was crowned the Offensive Player of the Year at the NFL Honors. The impact of this is massive. JSN led the league with 1,793 receiving yards, becoming the first Seahawk to take home the award since Shaun Alexander back in 2005. Having the best defensive player in the game at full health, connecting with a hungry Sam Darnold, turns Mike McDonald's offense into a logistical nightmare for the Patriots. While Seattle arrives in Santa Clara at basically full strength, the situation in New England is looking sketchy. Even though Drake May's good to go, the Patriots are dealing with uncertainty for vital pieces of their defense like linebackers Harold Landry and Robert Spillane, who are both listed as questionable. This physical gap is showing up in the betting lines, where the Seahawks are sitting as 5.5-point favorites. The narrative is clear. Seattle has the more physical defense, the most dominant receiver in the game right now, and a quarterback playing the best football of his life. We are staring down a historic opportunity. Being the favorite isn't about arrogance. It is about recognizing nearly perfect execution throughout the year. The stage is set at Levi's Stadium, and with Darnold at 100% in JSN carrying that OPOI trophy, The question isn't whether Seattle can win. It is how the Patriots even plan to stop them. To wrap this up on a high note, we can't talk about being the favorite without looking at the factor that could be the ultimate tiebreaker in Super Bowl 60. And that is the ground game. While New England tries to figure out how to bracket JSN, the real poison might come from Kenneth Walker III. K9 is entering this game in a critical and almost poetic moment. With the devastating ACL injury to Zach Charbonnet in the divisional round, Walker has taken on a massive workload. He isn't just the engine of the offense anymore. He is running for his life and his future. As an impending free agent in 2026, every yard he grinds out against that Patriots defense is adding zeros to his next contract, whether that is here in Seattle or anywhere else in the league. Missing Charbonnet, who was that heavy hitter in goal line situations, puts a ton of pressure on Walker, but he has stepped up big time. Over the last few weeks, we have seen a more decisive and patient runner, hitting the gaps created by an offensive line that finally found its rhythm. If Mike Macdonald can establish the run with Walker early, Sam Darnold's play action is going to be lethal. The Patriots' defense is tough, but they have struggled against explosive backs who can break tackles at the second level, and that is exactly where Walker eats. In this tactical chess match, the advantage is clearly blue and green. Macdonald's defense is operating with a rare level of chemistry, and the offense has way too many weapons for a New England team that still feels like it is a year behind in its rebuild. That 5.5-point spread exists for a reason. Seattle has the experience, the health despite the Charbonnet bad luck, and the OPOY superstar on their side. It is the perfect setup for a second Vince Lombardi trophy to make the trip back to the Pacific Northwest. My final pick: the Seahawks control the clock. The defense baits Drake, May into 2 crucial turnovers, and Kenneth Walker III puts the icing on the cake with a fourth-quarter touchdown. Final score: Seattle Seahawks 27, New England Patriots 17. We are living through a moment that will be etched into the history of this franchise forever, and the energy I am feeling from you guys is what makes the Seahawks legendary. From the relief of Emanwari's health to seeing JSN recognized as the best in the world, everything is pointing toward an epic night this Sunday. Fate put the trophy right in front of us, and this team is ready to go grab it with everything they have got. But what about you 12s? What does your gut tell you about Kenneth Walker's future after this game? Drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's go get this title.